What's up, everybody? We are here live at Wild West again for the Just a Trim Lawn Service Pro 2 Lights race number 1, season 1 of 2022 here as these guys get ready to race it out. Got Cody out there putting some laps down. Only 9 trucks here today as we got a few guys missing as they had some other obligations, but we're gonna race them out here tonight as these guys get ready to do their usual random heats. And then we got our feature here tonight. The feature is 15 laps. There's Zach Clifton in the 461. So one more race here tonight. Then we got Wide Open Wednesday. We're going to be doing Wide Open Wednesday at Charlotte in the street stocks here tonight. If you guys are over there on our Discord, make sure you guys get signed up for that race after this one. 11:15 or just after this one, whichever is the latter of the two. As these guys are out here doing, we got Taylor Vandenbush in the Just a Trim lawn service truck towing off. Straight line with Toxin. Got Austin out here. These guys are getting done with practice here. As we got about 15 seconds left, and we're going to go into heat race number 1. Frank, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Let's get ready for tonight's race. We saw a good street stock race here earlier. And these are made for it, so this should be even crazier. Definitely have some favorites out here that could win this one. You know, you can't count out any of the top 3 in the time charts right now. Anthony, Nick, or Zach. So it looks like everybody is in one heat. So we're only going to have one heat here tonight, then to the feature. So let's go ahead and pull up tonight's starting grid for heat race number 1. We got Taylor Vandenbush starting on the pole. Anthony second. Zach Miston starting in 3rd. Chris in 4th. Zach Clifton in 5th. Cody with a K starting in 6th. Mr. Consistency himself, Nick Nowak, in 7th. Austin in that 8th position, and straight line with Toxin starting in the perfect position to straight line whoever he wants in that 9th and final spot in that number 19. These guys are going to get ready to go green flag, waiting on a couple people to grid up. So we got a new sponsor. Got a new sponsor this season for AMX. As the cat is bugging me. The cat has my daughter's mask stuck. But CG Motorsports is sponsoring the podium here in the Pro 2 Lights here. So let's welcome them aboard over here at AMX iRacing. And guys, if you like the street stocks, you like the Pro 2 Lights, not to mention they have a Pro 2 Light Fix series coming out, and they have an Oval series that they're going to run Friday nights. If you like all those kind of things, make sure you go check them out on AMX iRacing on Facebook and get signed up today. Green flag is out as they head down towards turn number 1 here to do heat race number 1, the only heat race here tonight. Let's go ahead and pull up the track map so we can see where these guys are at on the track. As Anthony has a nice jump out front. Chris in 2nd. Cody with a K in 3rd. Vandenbush Vandenbush took a lesson from a Toxin and gave a big old bump to Cody. Meanwhile, Nowak was back there giving a push to Zach Clifton as these guys are beating around at the back of the pack. Anthony driving away from the field here tonight. Up the hill and around the final corner. They're going to complete lap number 1 when they cross the start-finish line at the bottom of the hill. Or almost the bottom of the hill. So there's the completion of lap number 1. Anthony with a nice little lead here, about 1.3 seconds as they head into turn number 1. Chris trying to close in that 2nd position, but he's got a bumper full of Cody And here comes Taylor Vandenbush up underneath Cody. Now he's on the outside. He's heading to the right-hander. Can Vandenbush get around Cody? Oh, Nick Nowak up next to Vandenbush. They're all going to get back single file. Down into the hard left-hander. Here comes Taylor all over the back bumper of that number 4K. Big battle here from third on back. Is second place Chris able to pull away as they come up to the left hand. Thank you for the share, Anthony. As Taylor's going to get around Cody as they race down the hill side by side. Taylor in the right position to hit turn number 1. Anthony leading 2 laps here in heat race number 1. Taylor hopefully gets the drive off so they can get single file. He can work on second. He gets around Cody, gets into the back bumper. Taylor now sets his sights on second place Chris. Cody right behind him as Straight Line Metoxin's moved himself up 4 spots to 5th. Austin in the 6th position. Nowak falling all the way back to 7th. Zach Clifton and Zach at the back of the pack. Zach at the back. Let's see what happened to Vanden. Oh, that was early on. That's what happened to him originally. Got him tied up. Let's see. He started on the pole. I kind of missed it. Oh, Clifton gets into him. So that's the first issue. As we are on the white flag, we're going to go back live, watch this last lap. Let's see if Vandenbush can get that second position as he is closed in on Chris. Anthony in the lead. Oh, we got contact further back. But Anthony in the lead, closing in on Chris as Cody won't let that back bumper go on that 89. Up the hill, one more opportunity. Here comes Cody. Cody's going to take the opportunity away from Vandenbush as he routes him. Coming out the turn. One more left-hander. Anthony already heading down the hill, sees the checkered flag. Oh! Taylor gets turned around as they make contact. We'll go take a look at that one. Cody lets him by. Nathan in 3rd. Taylor in 4th. Cody in 5th. We had contact there. I think that Cody didn't like how he did that, so he let him by. But we're going to take a look at what happened here. Oh, he just bounced into him. It was incidental. But he gives it back as we get into the warm-up. We got a little bit of a 3-minute warm-up. All right, let's see who goes out and takes advantage of the warm-up as Anthony comes out. Got Nathan out, Cody out, as he's got Cody trying to be out of the race. He's got to get onto the track. He can't even make it off pit road. Vandenbush coming out. So we got a couple guys out there doing laps now as they get their warm-ups in. So how's everybody doing here on this Wednesday night? Had a lot of good racing here. Started at about 7 o'clock doing big blocks at Fairbury. Went to Lanier for the pro late models. And then we did a UMP at Eldora. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Always. I just figured, new sponsor should at least give a shout out. What's up, Uncle Kenny? Uncle Kenny, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Is Cody out here? Oh, Cody! I thought he flipped, but he didn't. So I'm curious, Austin out here. It's the first time I've seen him out here racing with Anthony and all that. Looks like he's trying to get the hang of that number 218 here on the street stock and the Pro 2 light side. I wonder how long it's going to take him to pick it up. I mean, Anthony's good. Is he going to help Austin out, get to the top of the charts? Doesn't Austin have the same kind of skill as Anthony? Maybe we're going to find out here. Michael, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Got about 30 seconds left in warm-up as Nathan and Cody are inside of each other there on pit road. Cody comes back out. Nathan comes back out. Got a little 4-car pack here with about 15 seconds left to the warm-up. It's going to be a quick night here tonight as we are doing only 15 laps. Only had one heat. Oh, got a little contact. Vandenbush giving Cody a little payback. Straight line Cody as they get contact in practice. That's the end of practice. We're going to the feature. Alrighty, let's get ready to pull up tonight's starting grid. I'll tell you what, we want to talk about a long night. Let's go, Taylor. Yeah, Taylor should have a good race here tonight. We'll talk about a long day. I drove to Buffalo and back today. Then I did, this is broadcast number 4, and hey, I got to do 5 of them here tonight. So Anthony starting on the pole tonight. And tonight's Just a Trim Lawn Service Pro 2 lights. Chris in second. Straight Line Metoxin in third. Taylor in that 4th position. Cody with a K in 5th. Austin in 6th. Nick Nowak in 7th. Mr. Consistency. Can he get up there? And then we got Zach and Zach in the back. Gonna get ready as Anthony goes ahead and grids up. He's going to lead him down to the green flag here tonight. Nathan had a good run there. I mean, him and Taylor got together, but he had a good run there. Let's go to the chopper view here to head him down into turn number 1 and 2 as they come down the long straightaway. Big hill here. Whole lot of speed these guys bring down. They got to be careful of these jumps and how they land them. They can get so much air here. So much air. Green flag is out as they head down towards turn number 1. Anthony on the point. That hard left-hander, the Toxin, gives him a bump. Cody jumps the wall as they come out of turn number 1. Down this little short straightaway, heading towards turn number 2. The hard right-hander here as Anthony has the lead. Chris on his heels. Here comes Taylor. Taylor gives Chris a bump. Chris up on the wall. Taylor gives it back, and Nick Nowak facing the wrong way in turn number 2. He's going to get in the back with the Zacks. We got Zach, and Nowak in the back. Anthony up at the front. I'm sorry, guys. That's just too funny. Anthony up in the front. Chris in second. He's got a whole bunch of company. Cody up underneath them in that number 4. Side by side, coming down to the line. Chris is going to be in second in that lap. Oh, we got contact further back. Cody's going to send it down into turn number 1. He's going to get around the 63. Here comes Taylor. They're 3 wide. Contact. Here comes Taylor back up to the 3rd spot. Anthony. Did Anthony have issues? It said he had issues, but I don't think he did. As they come out of turn number 2, they still got a big pack here. Most of everybody all together here. As the 73 gives Taylor a bump. That helps him through the corner. Taylor's going to get around Cody as they come up the hill to make the left-hander to go back down across the start-finish line. Anthony already out to a 5-second lead, but Taylor in second as Chris gets sent off into the wall. Oof. Let's see what just happened to Chris as they come up the hill into the final turn. Ooh, Clifton and him just kind of came together and Chris just got the worst of it. Anthony leading the pack. Taylor in second, trying to close in. Cody with a K in third. Austin up to the fourth position. Nathan up to fifth. Or actually down to fifth, but he was further back than that. Zach Clifton up to the sixth position. Chris and they get into the 461. That's gonna hold up Nowak back to the back. Let's see what happens. They get into Zach Clifton here. What gets Zach turned into the wall? What exact? Oh, he just kind of turned into Metoxin. But that wasn't the cause. Oh no, the 73 Chris drives into him, and Nowak nowhere to go. The 761, he is off the track as Anthony continues to lead at a 4.9 second lead. Taylor pulling away from Cody in second, Cody in third, Austin in fourth, as Zach Clifton and Chris still making contact at the back. Chris and Zach battling for that seventh position. They're going to get a little space. Nick Nowak pulling away. He's like, get me out of this hole. As Nathan straight line Metoxin in the fifth position. Austin in fourth. Good run for him. Cody with a K in third. Taylor in second. Anthony in first. Everything pretty calm right now as they're working on lap number 5. Remember, we are going to get a break. Let's see what kind of lap times they're running. It looks like Taylor was a little bit quicker last time by. Let's see who gets a quicker lap this time. Oh, we got issues. Issues? No issues. Here comes Zach Miston in that number 761 in the 9th position, pulling off pit road. He's a lap down. He's going to be one getting the lap back under the brake as Anthony continues to lead and Taylor continues to put down faster laps. Not that much faster that time by. Taylor was only 4/100ths of a second faster than Anthony, but that gap is definitely closing. Let's see if he saves a little bit of his stuff here as they're going to come up on the break. I think lap number 7 maybe, or 8. Not sure. We'll find out when they stop. As they come up the hill, they're going to complete lap number 6 this time by. Anthony way out in front. Everything kind of calm right now. This might just be the calm before the storm. Clifton struggling at the back. Chris, man, he had a good start. He just got caught up, got pushed to the back. He's waiting for this break. Nowak, I think he got hit by everything tonight in the 6th position. That last time by, Anthony was faster than Taylor. Nick Nowak was the same speed as Taylor, so the fastest car on the track last time by was Anthony. Gonna come down the hill. I think they're gonna take the break this time by as Anthony comes out the final corner down the hill to take the yellow flag. Vandenbush right behind him in that 89. Well, not right behind him, 5 seconds back behind him. As the yellow comes out, Anthony in the lead. Vandenbush in second. Oh, I guess there is no break. Oh, okay, there's the break. I was wondering what was happening. Cody comes across the line in third. Austin in fourth. Straight line Metoxin in fifth. Nick Nowak in sixth. Zach Clifton in probably going to be seventh. I better not call it now. Anything could happen as they come out the finals corner down the hill. Chris is going to bring it across 8th. And Zach Miston in that 9th position. All right, Anthony's gonna get him lined up here as we wait for Zach. Zach's got to come around, drive around these guys. I believe they're gonna give him his lap back as they park on the hill heading up to the final corner. We might get a race here now. Taylor definitely is going to try and put the pressure on Anthony. Go ahead and bring in.
Yours wasn't?
Hey, it's me. Taylor.
Hello.
What's up, buddy, man? You got up to that second position. You had to work for it, man. You and Anthony were running some pretty close laps there. You think you got something for him at the end of this one?
I was watching them, and we weren't really going apart from each other, so I got to make this restart matter.
Yeah, it definitely looked like you were a little bit faster.
What did it? I don't know what kind of lap he was. I was just about to ask him.
At one point, oh, looks like you guys are going. Well, good luck the second half. I'm going to let you go so you can go race.
I'm going to try to see what I can do with him.
Go get him, buddy. All right. They're going to come down the hill. To get the green flag, Anthony's going to lead him down into turn one. Does Taylor have anything for that 217? He is on the bumper. He's going to know as soon as he goes. He might make him go. Green flag is out as Anthony waits to the absolute last minute to go. That might have helped Taylor as they head down into turn number one. Taylor on his bumper has to get on the brakes to not run him over as they come out of turn two. Down the hill, heading towards the right-hander. Taylor trying to keep with him. He wants to keep the pressure on so Anthony makes some mistakes as they come out of turn number two, heading towards turn number three. Anthony not able to shake Taylor coming up the hill. After taking the left-hander, one more left-hander and then down the hill again. Hold on. I hate this. I hate that I gotta refresh the overlays every time. Down through the final corner, down the hill, as they're gonna cross the start-finish line. Anthony not able to shake Taylor. Cody in that third position, Austin in fourth, Nowak in fifth. Right now, Anthony and Taylor in a league of their own up at the front. Taylor all over that 217 as they come down the hill heading towards the right-hander. They're going to lock it up. Here comes Taylor looking up underneath. He can't do anything with it. The sharp left-hander, can he position himself up underneath Anthony? He can't do it. He's got to stay in line, but he gets to the back bumper. They're going to come up the hill to the final corner and then come down the hill. Can Taylor put himself in position to get around Anthony? Down the hill, still single file. The lead is more or less maintaining one way or another within a couple tenths as they head down to turn number one. Vanderbush swings it a little wide. I don't know if that's going to hurt him. He lost about a tenth there. They head down to turn number two. He's been so good through this part. Can he close the gap back in as Taylor sends it in and gets in closer to Anthony? Now the right-hander. He's been good here. Oh, it looks like a little bit of a misstep out of Taylor, but he's still going to close the gap coming out of turn number four. I think 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh, there's only like 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Down through the final corner, coming down the hill. Still single file. 0.4 of a second is the difference between first and second. These lap times are so close. That time by Taylor just a little bit quicker. He's going to try and close in on Anthony. He's got it down to 0.3 of a second. Coming into the right-hander in turn number 2 that he's so good at. Can he close the gap to nothing? He's going to get up on him, almost to his back bumper coming out of turn number 2. Anthony actually gains a little bit against Taylor that time by. Back up the hill, heading towards the final corner. Anthony in the lead, Taylor in second. As I forgot, there's a whole nother race behind here. Anthony down the hill. Taylor in second. 6/10 back as they come across the line. Let's see who has the faster lap this time by. That time by, Anthony about a 1/10 quicker, a little more than a tenth and a half quicker than Taylor that time by. Gap is to 6, almost 7/10 of a second. Anthony starting to gain the advantage. Taylor needs to find a way to put the pressure back on him as he closes in through turn number 2. Let's not forget we got Cody back there in the 4th position. Here comes Mr. Consistency, Nick Nowak, up to 4th. Can he get himself a podium? Meanwhile, the leader still nose to tail as they come into the final corner. They're going to get 2 to go this time by as they come down the hill. Taylor able to close the gap, now 3/10 of a second. Closing it down, almost down to 2/10. Can he put himself in a position going into turn number 1? He's going to swing it wide, trying to get it up underneath Anthony. Anthony pitches him down. Taylor into the wall. That time by, Taylor almost 3/10 of a second quicker than Anthony. But Taylor loses a ton of ground when they get together in turn 1. Down into turn number 2. Taylor trying to close the gap. So close, and these just a trim lawn service Pro 2 lights. Through turn number 3, up the hill, heading to the final corner. They're going to get the white flag this time by. Not many more opportunities for Taylor. Will Taylor give him the bumper to take the win? Hold on. It is fun. Down into turn number 1. Here comes Taylor. Right behind him. Who's gonna get it? 9/10 of a second back. Taylor out of reach. Can he make some ground coming up into turn number 2? Anthony checks up a little bit. Taylor's so good through there. Not able to close this time. 2 more turns. 2 more turns. Now 1 more turn. Up the hill. Who's going to get the victory? Can Taylor get to him as they come up to the final corner? Down the hill one last time. Anthony in the lead. Taylor can't catch him. It's going to be Anthony for the win. Taylor second. Cody's going to bring it home third. Nowak, Austin, Matoxin, Zach. That was kind of cool. Thank you, Pac-Man, for that like. Thank you, Josh, for the like. And then we got Zach and Zach bringing up the back. And Chris ended up towing earlier, had issues, did not finish as Anthony, Tyler, and Cody finish up the podium. What a race. He tried. He tried, Uncle Kenny. You almost got there. We're going to go ahead and wait for them to get down there and take their pictures, as Cody is obviously going to be the last one there. He came home third. Let's go ahead and park it on the nose of Vandenbush. All right, let's bring in Cody with a K for his interview here tonight, guys. Make sure my headset's turned on so we can hear this. Cody, James of the Woods, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, good race here tonight. You had to work for it, but got that podium finish here tonight. in season 1 of 2022. Man, that has to feel good. You're welcome, Uncle Kenny.
Yeah, it
I'm not done
didn't
yet.
have a good street stock race, but we can come out here and run these pro lights and get a top 3. I'll take it.
Well, I mean, these kind of belong here. Obviously, it probably fits your driving style a little bit better. But man, Taylor and Anthony were quick. Was there anything you could have done to try and keep up with them?
No, I just didn't. I didn't have the drive to keep up with them. I'm lucky I kept 3rd place from Nick behind me there. So
I was gonna say he started putting the pressure on you. Did you get a little nervous?
I mean, yes and no. Nick's always consistent for the most part, hence his nickname. But I knew if I held my line, he wouldn't be getting around me.
Well, good run here tonight. Any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
I got to give a shout out to you for doing this broadcast, AMX for all these leagues that we're putting up, BGM. Gosh, I can't even think of everybody that just came on board.
CG Motorsports.
CG Motorsports. R&M Automotive. That's my dad and my mom and my girlfriend, and we just welcomed a new baby in over the weekend, so.
Well, good run here tonight, and man, gets me excited. You guys get a little bit of head start on the pros too.
Yeah, it's get a little head start on Keaton and everybody else before they decide to come out here and try and whoop up on us. So.
Well, go enjoy that podium and enjoy the new child, and I'll catch you next week. Well, I'll probably catch you Friday. You running Friday in the Oval?
How about I catch you for the 11 o'clock race here?
Oh, yeah, you catch me for Wide Open Wednesdays. That works too.
Yeah,
all
buddy.
Right. All right, brother. Go enjoy that podium.
All right, later.
Later. All right, let's bring in Taylor. Well, you got second. It looked like it was just a couple little mistakes. You got pitched up against the wall in turn number 1 that one time. That kind of killed all your momentum. But man, what a run! And that just a trim lawn service truck, man. That thing was fast.
Yeah, it felt good. I was still trying to do some edits to it and try taking some gas out to make it faster. It can't. It's worked. I had a little something for Anthony, and then I just made some mental mistakes after we got together, and just couldn't get back up there.
It looked like one lap he would be faster, and then you would gain it back, and then you would give it back. That's what those last couple laps felt like, and then you got into the wall there when you tried to get under him in turn 1, and that's really seems to be what killed your momentum.
Yeah, I think so. Just tapping that wall too many times, and maybe something got a little messed up from the beginning of the race. I saw a little damage on the front, so hopefully that wasn't slowing me down.
Well, I'll tell you what, you had to put a lot of work in, front to back here tonight. It started off horrible, but you still got to feel good about second. I know you sound disappointed, but good run for you here tonight.
Yeah, it was a good race, our season opener.
Right after I'm done with this.
So it's got a long ways to go, and with a couple drop races, we're hoping get the truck count a little higher before then. And yeah, I kind of sound a little off. I'm actually running with COVID right now, so.
COVID's a bitch. I mean,
yeah, it's been a rough 5 days so far.
I get that. Well, any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, well, thank you, MDI, for broadcasting it. Just a trim. I know we had a couple new sponsors. I hadn't gotten a chance to get myself acquainted with them yet, so thank you. Yeah. And I don't know if you're still doing your race after, but hopefully I can make something happen there.
Oh, we are. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm loading that up.
Awesome. I'll be there.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you in a few.
Thank you.
All right, Taylor. With second place, let's go ahead and bring in our CG Motorsports podium. Standing at the top of the podium here tonight. Man, Anthony, dominant performance. You got a lot of pressure from Taylor at the end, but you just had to not make mistakes, and you did that.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous there. I noticed towards the end of the first half of the run that Taylor was slowly starting to reel me in there, and I knew he had a quick truck. The worse the track got, the faster he would get. And my truck just kind of stayed even par the entire time. Trying to watch my lap times, and they're pretty even.
Yeah, your best lap and your last lap were only about a tenth and a half different.
Oh geez. Yeah, it was pretty even. So I mean, I guess I got a pretty consistent truck. It's just, yeah, Taylor tried to make a move on the turn one there, and he caught the ball, kind of shoved that into me, or I cut him down. I don't know. One of the two happened.
It was a racing deal, regardless of what it was.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. This is my first pro light win in our league, so I'm happy about it.
Yeah, you got to feel good about that. Good way to start the season. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah,
Chad, thank you for the like.
Guys, for broadcasting as always. Thank my parents for allowing me to do this every single night. Thank you to Just Trim Lawn Service for sponsoring us. Also, Iron M Automotive, Deadman Motorsports, BGM Racing, CG Motorsports, Minden Tahoe Airport, and Jane's Racing. Thanks to all of our sponsors this season, and I hope we put on a good show for the rest of the season.
Well, tonight was definitely a good show. Go enjoy this victory, and maybe I'll see you over at Wide Open Wednesdays too.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I think that's the plan.
All right, brother. Well, go enjoy the victory.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Anthony, with the victory here tonight, let's go through the results so I can go get Wide Open Wednesday started. We got Anthony in first, Taylor in second, Cody in third, Noack in fourth. Mr. Consistency almost got the podium. Austin in fifth, Straight Line Metoxin in sixth. Zach Miston in seventh, Zach Clifton in eighth, and Chris rounds out the field in that ninth position, guys. We're going to call it a night. And you guys know how it is. Until next time, be safe.